welcome back. Finally got another bike, and it's on the channel this time. In case you were wondering, if you really look closely at those beginning shots, this R6 was my bike for how long? A month?
Yeah,
About a month. I sold it to my boy, obviously, and I bought myself a big mistake. So Nate, what do you think about it?
it was good, bro. Just need some love.
Just some polish, right?
Yeah, we'll get it back going in no time.
This is like the biggest thing right here. Key switch, front stay broken, no headlight, no speedo. I did check the VIN on this vehicle, and surprisingly, last reported miles was 2,100. I think it was actually less than that. I'll show you guys on the screen right now. But yep, bought a new battery for it. Did not come with a seat, by the way, and I'm also missing one bolt for it. Got this torn up rear seat. Whatever. Obviously needs a new tank because whoever got in an accident with this bike, I don't know what's up with them, but yeah, they didn't have a good time on this. Damn, bro. Definitely gonna take a lot of work. Look at that. Shockingly enough, I already have all the parts I need. Besides the fairings, that's gonna take a good while. But everybody on my IG saying record videos for this bike. I got a whole different car too, and I didn't even show you guys that whole process. I just been on a whole 9-month hiatus from you guys. It's been hard to pick up the camera, but I have to document this. You know, I didn't do anything with this bike when I had it, as in video wise, but I did raise it because the lady that had it from me, she was short for one, so the bike was lowered. Obviously this been dropped before too, and I had a whole bunch of stickers. I'll show you guys how it looked. But yeah, so far I changed the rear tire, chain, the sprockets,
the
mirrors. Yeah, man, I broke that. I don't even want to show you guys why I broke that, but that was a bad one. Brand new fork seals, so no more leaky. Adjusted the suspension to be completely from factory because obviously once it was lowered from her, they had it set up to her weight and whatnot. Man, but what else did I do to this bike? Was that it? I know I did this thing, but that's all I can remember.
Oil.
Yeah, oil change. Anyways, like I said, I only owned the bike for about a month, and yeah, didn't look like this, but it looks 10 times better than it did before. But what you think? A few more months, it's gonna be looking a whole different, right?
Give me like 1 or 2 more months. We'll get her looking
1 or 2.
sweet.
Say less.
I already know.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited though.
I bet. So, funny enough, both of us went down on the same year. I went down before you did. This was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I had a ZX6R, which I showed you guys on the channel a good while ago. And then, maybe about a month later, you went down?
About a month or 2 more, something like that.
That year was a crazy year, shockingly enough, you know. But the insurance I had on this bike, they only charged me $11. They were like, "Oh, you're such a safe rider," because I haven't had any accidents in 3 years. To be honest, when I put the insurance on this bike, it was like a week after that 3-year mark. So they're like, "Oh, you're good." $11 for insurance, crazy. I wonder how much that one's gonna be, to be honest. What bike you had again, bro?
2005 GXSR 750.
Yeah, that thing was beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I missed that bike,
And that's gonna be the same color as this in the future. So I'm gonna show you guys right here Meaning you're gonna have to send me some photos.
I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, this R6 is definitely gonna be looking beautiful. For you guys that don't know, this is a 06. I got it for a pretty good price, but I can't lie. Even though I sold it to my boy, he got it for a good price as well. So, and it was a lot better condition than what I got it in. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, in the meantime, there's a few things I do want to do to this bike right now. If you guys don't know, the Triumph Daytona does have an immobilizer, and that's no fun. Meaning, the key will have to be programmed, and the immobilizer sits right here. So anyways, I already got a new key cylinder, well, key switch. I just got to get this thing programmed, so hopefully the guy comes Monday. Hopefully he could do it and we can start it. Got a new air filter on the way, should be here soon. But that's the first thing we got to change, and then in order to change that, I'm missing something back there, which, if you haven't noticed, is this. Some swing arm spools, which this R6 already came with. So without this, we cannot lift up this bike. We can't really take off the wheel. I can't put on my chain. Can't change the tires, well, the rear tire, you know, etc. Basically, it makes it so much easier to work on the bike having these on. So these are Evotech. Got them for a pretty good price. Can't complain. So let me install that right now. Fucking easier. That shit already looks nice. Looks huge. Let's see. I know I'm probably gonna need your help because this thing is so tilted. Excuse me, Shadow. Okay. I'm gonna have to move this shit. Is it on there?
Yep.
Bam.
You good?
Yeah, boy.
Way better, bro. We need to get rid of that kickstand.
Yo, that kickstand is toast.
It's crazy.
I don't know if you guys could actually see the bend in there. It's not supposed to be like that. Jesus, now you can see that. God damn. Yeah. And this bolt is loose. Wow. Hey, for the price I got this bike, I can't complain, you know? I really can't. Like, Nate legit told me earlier, hey, let me get this bike instead. I'm like, nope.
She's heavy to lift it when she's all the way laid down like that.
Yeah, that thing, the bike looked like it was drunk.
Yeah.
Obviously, look at it. But anyway, this thing was leaning. All these parts are faded. Another fun fact, this bike's been sitting most likely outside, and obviously not being written because of the accident, for 2 years. That's when the bike was actually in the accident. So if you could see the tires, look at the cracks. Yikes. The chain. Like, come on. To me, this bike is rare. Even though it really isn't. The what is it? The Daytona 765 Moto 2. That bike, they only made 765. Obviously, they made more of this one, and this one also had a base model that didn't have the Olin suspension and the forks. But still, you don't see these bikes on the road like that. You mainly see R6s, you see ZX6Rs, and when I first bought my white ZX6R before it got stolen, obviously, I was on the fence of buying this bike and that bike. But this bike, brand new, was like 14 grand, and I ended up getting my ZX6R back then, brand new, for 11. So I was just like, did I make the right choice? But then once I saw a white one on the street next to mine, man, I felt ashamed. I felt so ashamed. I'm like, why didn't I get that bike? It sounds so good. So yeah, don't know if it runs. I'll find out Monday. I have to do an oil change and at least change the kickstand for today. I'll pick you guys back up on Monday.
crazy.
Oh, this shit's bad. The bolt.
Oh, that's wild.
That's just going sideways. What the fuck? Bro, no, come on. Bro, that shit is on there. Brother.
Brother, man.
Bro.
That shit, dude, how it's coming out, bro. That shit is all the way flat.
Wow.
Can't believe it. Can we fucking ride now, please? Damn.
Whew.
Making progress. For this, for the R6, either IRC, something like that.
IRC?
IRC or ICR or some bullshit like that.
Hell yeah.
New one's going in, just like that.
This one's a little bent with the thread.
I can see how it goes in, but not too bad. It shouldn't come back out never.
Nah, they didn't even have thread lock. Okay, those two bolts were actually a pain to take off on the kickstand. Like, I was struggling. I don't know if you guys seen what I was using, but I use a wrench on an Allen key just for leverage. But anyways, she's on. Now it's moment of truth. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that thing was sitting real sideways before, looking like it was still tipped over, even with the kickstand on. But yeah, like, look at the difference. That bend, this one is so bad. Garbage.
Trash basura.
Anyways, I'm gonna do the rest off camera, which is just the ignition switch and the spark plug. But for the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys a car that I never showed you that I got, and it's my new daily. Check it out. So this is where I'm leaving off. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Yo, it's been a minute. I'm glad to be back, YouTube. Thank you. Just try with that switch, just because I'm pretty sure it won't go.
Oh, and it shows the odometer and everything.
Yeah, see, it won't.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh my god. Show them how it's done, man. Show them how it's done.